Cilio
I would love
clutch.
at one point in this game for roll to snap neck.
Roll to end.
Dude, Ebrak and Basilio are the true homies, dude.
So you congratulations, you've solved my stealth puzzle.
Yes.
Let's keep it
Oh.
moving.
All right, let's keep it going.
We keep moving, yeah.
You guys progress to the basically end of the walk where you're just standing, which is leading back towards the physical harbor, where the stone and the actual land is basically. And you guys get another sort of clearer picture of what's going on here as the mist around you has parted a bit more. I did realize at this point that the area behind you should not be able to see anymore because the mist has sort of set back in. But I haven't done that yet, so I'm not gonna start doing it now.
So just assume that
we-
we can't see the area that
We
we've
can't
already
see
been through.
above us to the left, or sorry, I guess.
So, from where you guys are standing now, you can see if you look up, basically the mist is going. It's all sort of flowing almost in a straight line north. Not quite straight, but just about. You'd say actually from where you're standing now, it's like a tiny, tiny bit northwest, but mostly north.
All right, boys.
To the south of you, you see what appears to be a relatively empty courtyard. It's a fucking court. It's a fucking courtyard, dog.
Yeah, it appears to be empty.
Yeah.
And to the north, you see, there's more of the dock you're standing on. To the right of you, it's hard to see on the map I have here for you guys, but that is actually the hull of a ship that has been not grounded, but this is as pulled as shallow as it can be, and it is secured to the physical dock you're standing on. But this is a relatively, modern is the right term, but it's a normal-looking ship.
All right, let me posit this. I'm a Marriott Rewards member, so if we go to the courtyard, I get points.
Hey.
Ladies and
Courtyard
gentlemen,
Hotels, you want to sponsor us? That was for you.
ladies and
This is
gentlemen,
the same-
the best joke on the show
This,
so far.
this is the same man who boos every Kaiser joke, by the way, which I approve
Yeah.
of. But
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you guys.
I'm not gonna lie, that was better though.
That was much better.
That was better.
very-
Captain
It was better.
Captain Dave Matthews Band calls from a distance. That was great.
Great job, 10 out of 10.
I like
as
the court-
much-
I don't like the courtyard. I like the other way much better.
Yeah,
No, I want to go north.
Yeah, as
Oh.
much as I really like that joke, we should really go north.
All right. So the party once again decides to go north, basically following the the swirling vortex of ghostly delights. And you guys progress further up the dock. As you continue to walk, you continue to see more. And you guys see sort of as you're walking forward, you start to see figures, and they are actually moving towards you. And a lot of you see another Doom Beast. You see another Doom Beast, a bark beast that you're familiar with now, unfortunately, because they're annoying as shit and everywhere. And the last thing you see, so these are not spirits or specters or shadows as you've been fighting prior. These ones are fully just animate spirits. They don't seem to have much of a physical corporeal form outside of the loose floating bits of armor and bone that are sort of caught in their ghostly, I guess, trajectory.
Do they see us?
So you see them as they see you, and the Doom Beast is the first one to sort of roar and crackles out. And we're going to keep the same initiative rolls we had already because otherwise this is going to be actually brutal for me. So we're going to start off with Deltram. You are the first one to sort of once the enemies appear, sort of get the mental wherewithal to okay, we're fucking going.
Deltram casts Ray of Frost.
Yeah, I think I do. I'll fire it at the Doom Beast.
Death, Taxes, and Ray of Frost. All right. You fire Ray of Frost at the Doom Beast. I'm not going to give you disadvantage, even though you're shooting through Basilio and Akram, because fuck it. You actually do. Okay, you're on the edge of the dock, so you do a cool lean back shot,
Oh, it doesn't matter. I got a 4.
and you whiff.
He shoots it up towards the sky instead.
And so you shoot past the Doom Beast, and it sort of growls in response. And the spirit behind it kind of looks and watches the Ray of Frost whiff, and it's like, oh, okay.
Somewhere God gets colder.
Live like you're dying. Yarno, you're up next.
Jesus, I'm gonna get to this edge of this dock, and I'm aiming and going up the beast because
Which beast, Bark or Doom?
Doom because
Thank you, Riot.
because I killed its friend, and I got to put this one down. You know, I'm an expert at these things, obviously, of the group, so we gotta.
He's like 1 for 4 of his aim shots, but here he is doing it again.
I'm aiming it again. I'm also doing Graves' modification on this.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I got this, dude. I got this. Maybe with confidence. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got a 22 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that'll fucking hit. So roll your damage and then add 10 because you successfully used Graves' perfectly safe Hextech modification, trademark.
Of course. 28 damage.
Oh my god. All right, so you fucking clatter this thing with 28 fucking damage.
Damn.
Hang on, I gotta make sure I got all their health correct.
Oh, I had the goggles on, and I also when I shot him, I was like, ah! Ugh. I reacted to it because it was such a loud boom.
Okay. Yeah, you blast this motherfucker. Yarno moves to the side of the dock, sort of getting himself as much real estate as possible, and readies his Hextech bolt sniper. Takes a second, gets the goggles, adjusts the little dials on him a little bit to get a better feed, pulls it up to his sniper. I'm gonna say your goggles actually click into your sniper to give you like a perfect like shot, so you can't like you can't like accidentally maneuver it wrong. And you just nail this thing in the side of the armor plating, and you see part of that armor has like chipped and split open, and you hit this thing straight through, and it makes a like furious noise, which is like half animal noise and half of like a scream of whatever spirit you think might be inside of this fucking thing.
I thought it was gonna be slime time on who was behind it. Whoops. Okay.
The Doombeast actually is the one to go next, and it turns to Yarno, and it opens its mouth, and those like tentacle or tendril like spiritual things open up, and Yarno, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not great at those. Oh my god, I rolled so poorly.
He's he doesn't believe in the Constitution.
I only got an 8.
Yeah. Okay. So
D20s.
That same spectral green energy that is the thing of the harrowing reaches out from the maw of the Doombeast, and like slowly moving spirits sort of like come out, and they are grabbing you, but not in a way that you're physically held, but you can feel like it's almost as if your soul is being held. You are going to take some damage, Mon Frere.
Yeah.
How does 8 damage feel?
Not great.
Okay, so Yarno takes 8 damage, and Yarno, you are being drained.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not great.
That's bad. That's a bad beat.
And after the Doombeast is going to be Akram.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Give me some nice AoE attack, please.
No, I'm just gonna do a single time. I'm kidding. I'm going to cast. I don't think I've casted this yet. Drowning Light.
I don't believe you have. I think you almost cast it once.
I think I almost did once. So this is a new version of Fairy Fire that makes 2 AoE 3x3 squares that light an area with dim but harsh light. Any creature in the area makes a dex save or takes 1d6 radiant damage, and creatures in the area or that pass through it are coated in a dim light, and any attack against them has advantage for the next 3 attacks.
Oh, that's rad.
And I get 2 of those according to your thingy.
Yes, we did decide this.
Yes.
Dim but harsh light, so like accidentally turning on your iPhone flashlight.
Actually,
Precisely. Think of it as like the same sort of light color that Alawi, her tentacles look like. Akram summons 2. What form does your aspect of Nagakuburos take?
I feel like they're 2 little tendrils or not tendrils, squiddy arms come out of the ground, and they're like holding little lanterns.
Okay, so 2 squid tentacles, they're just called tentacles, sort of rise up from the water beneath the dock, and they're not like smashing through the wood, but they're like physically going through the wood because they are not corporeal fully. And they sort of have this sort of hanging light from what looks to be like a lantern held in its squid suction cup hand thing, as it hangs above the heads of actually all of the enemies. One of the tentacles hitting the Bark Beast and both of the shadows, and the last one hitting just the Doom Beast. So what do these guys have to do to not take damage?
Dex save of 14.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Only the Bark Beast saved. Sorry, only Doom Beast saved. So as these things come up, the Doom Beast instantly skirts out of where it currently is. Yarno, I need another Constitution saving throw from you.
I don't have advantage on this one either. 15. Okay.
You haven't broken it, unfortunately.
Oh,
but you do not take damage. You are still being drained by the Doom Beast. But you've noticed that the sort of trail between you and the Doom Beast has gotten weaker.
It's like it's got me on a leash. Switch you the other way around, you mutt.
And the other three are going to be hit by the sort of appearance of Akram's Nagakuburo's tentacle. And what kind of damage are they going to take?
They're going to take max damage, which is 6 radiant damage.
Oh, okay. You deal 6 radiant damage, and it sort of like blasts all three of them as the tentacle arises, and both of the shadows are looking pretty terrible from that. And this one is actually knocked to the side and has to like get back to its feet really quickly.
And for all of you all, they all have advantage attacking all of them for the next 3 attacks each.
I'm pretty jazzed about that one.
And I think that's my turn.
Yes. And after Akram will be Basilio.
All right. Okay, I have a plan. Let me know how this works for you. Alternate timeline, Basilio. Gonna run through the crowds to get to here.
Okay.
Here's the thing about alternate timeline Basilio. He is not a creature, so he does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, cool. As long as you're fine with that.
How I'm interpreting that? How I'm interpreting that is that this is the quote. If this is the action movie timeline Basilio, where everything goes perfect. That's the timeline where real Basilio managed to get to that location without a problem.
I would like to bring one thing up to Zach plus the GM.
Okay. I like this.
My spell says any beings
It does
that
in
enter
fact
the
say
area.
any beings because I wrote the spell.
So you may not want to run into that, which is why I put it back there.
So I would if I enter that, I am at disadvantage, correct?
Well, no, they will get advantage attacking you, which is probably worse.
Right.
And also, you might take damage.
Right. My suspicion, here's what I'm out of character saying. My suspicion is that the 2 ghouls in the back row there, because he said they're not like fully formed, they're not corporeal necessarily. I'm suspecting if we hit them once, they disappear, which is probably foolish. But
I mean, I hit
They have
them.
already been hit.
But they also, they have been hit. You're right.
And maybe that he means they can't take physical damage because they don't have physical forms.
Correct.
So
Hey,
that's
go try
the,
it, Basilio.
that's
That's
the
pretty good.
other
That's
side
pretty
of
good.
that equation.
Yeah, it's a lot better point.
Go smack him, Basilio.
I mean, you can do what you want. I just want to be a good spellcaster and inform my teammate of what they may do to themselves.
I really appreciate the honesty.
He's got a lot of health. Get in there.
All right.
Get him in.
Can Clone Basilio get to here?
Sure, why not?
Okay, then he's going to swap places with real Basilio. Real Basilio is going to get an advantage attack on the Bark Beast.
Yeah. Okay. So, Clone Basilio, in that timeline, Akram is not standing where he is. So, Clone Basilio is able to run around to where the Bark Beast is standing on the sort of like side dock there, and then in our timeline that we care about, Basilio and his clones swap places, and he is now standing in front of the Bark Beast, who is sort of, let's just say, he's dazed by the radiant attack that was just dealt to him. And Basilio, you are going to go ahead and hit this thing for damage, hopefully with advantage. Roll dice.
That's a 15.
Okay. 15 hits.
It works?
Yep.
It hits?
15
Okay,
hits, so
sure
you will deal damage to this boy.
I was not sure if it was a Bark Beast, if it's got crazy armor. Ooh, that's a good roll.
Yeah, its bite is worse than its bark.
Hey, that's 11.
Okay. has that much HP left. Okay, so Basilio, you strike this thing with your Bilgewater Cutlass, and you get a good slash across the mouth. You're not really sure of the bark beast. And Basilio, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I like.
That's only an 11.
Okay, so you slice this thing across, and as it is hit, sort of part of the bark of it chips off, and it is caught hanging in the air by the spectral energy, and the splintered off bark shoots at you. And you are going to take an amount of damage that is on this die. You're going to take 4 damage.
Okay, not terrible.
And you have an annoying splinter.
Yeah.
It's right above the wrist too. Like, what are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Honestly, that's even worse than taking like
Yeah,
mortal damage.
honestly, I'm getting fucking my soul drained, and your splinter feels way worse. Not gonna lie.
Exactly. All right, that's my turn.
And after Basilio, it is the bark beast. Conveniently enough,
Son of a bitch.
people keep attacking things. That happens to be the next turn. It's great. And the bark beast actually doesn't have a ton of shit it can do when it's not in pack formation range. So it's gonna bite your ass.
Okay.
And
Hey, it's still something.
what the fuck does this thing bite off of?
I hope it's not biting my ass.
Oh my god, how does a 20 do for you, buddy?
It does beat my armor class.
Yeah, it's
surprisingly.
crazy. Wild that a dirty 20 beats your armor class. Okay. And well, lucky you only take 3 damage.
Oh, it's like a double splinter, which again is worse than death.
So Basilio dashes to where the bark beast is, gets a good hit in, and it gets him right back, and he's been splintered by both the bite of the bark beast and the wood off it. And he's like, "Fuck this stupid thing! God damn it!"
I would like to posit the idea that it's like what's his name? Ace Ventura, where he's got 2 arrows in each knee, and he's like, "Oh."
All right, and next is going to be. Next is gonna be that door creaking open.
Next to squeaky door.
Spooky door.
Ooh.
Okay. Next is gonna be Ebrak.
All right. First things off. Bonus action. Entering rage.
Do it. He's a mad boy.
I'm mad. Second, I'm consuming both my movement and my attack to do a dead man's place rushing attack on
Fuck
the
yeah.
Not the Hell Beast, Dark
Doom
Beast,
Beast.
Doom Beast, Evil Beast, whatever.
Big angry
Fuck me, a
boy.
dead beast.
The thing that's definitely not a hellhound that they just renamed.
Dead man.
Exactly that one.
Yeah,
It's within 15 feet of me, right?
it's 10 feet away from you. So Ebrak brings his trident down actually and like levels the shoulder plate and sort of like lines himself up and makes a big rushing attack at the Doom Beast. Roll an attack check for me.
19.
Oh baby, Ebrak's my dude.
I do want to clarify. Did you add proficiency bonus to that?
Should I not have?
You should not have.
Okay, 17.
Still hits. Doesn't fucking matter. All right. So the thing is still draining Yarno, and it's sort of like not consumed by that, but it's got most of its attention focused there. And you just rail this thing with the dead man's plate, sort of like rushing up to it, and just basically, it's lower than you are, but it is quite big still, so you don't have to drop that much to actually just slam it into it. Yarno, can I have another Constitution check, please?
Yarno.
4.
God damn it, dude.
Wow.
Okay, you have still not broken the grasp of the fucking Doom Beast. Ebrak, so you hit this thing with full force, and it is knocked. Once again, it is a 4-legged creature. It's hard to knock prone, but it is knocked back and sort of like is like on its hind legs, sort of like trying to like basically fight against your weight, and it's not having a good time against that. How much damage is this boy taking?
Do these get modified by anything as a special attack, or are they just
This is 2d8 plus strength.
plus strength? Okay. And then would my rage damage apply to this or no?
Yeah, totally. Rage will do. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. Then so 2d8. So that's 10.
Just for
plus-
future reference, not to cut him off while he's doing this.
Mhm.
If he does this, and this is this technically a strength check that he's making with Dead Man's?
Yeah.
It is. He would get advantage on that.
I do get advantage on this.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I didn't know if he threw it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My question is, does this thing get pushed into the fucking light?
No, because it would be knocked prone, but this is a creature that is immune to being knocked prone. Not a joke. Both of the things he's hit with this fucking plate are immune to being knocked prone.
I do 23 damage, by the way.
Oh my god!
Jesus
Holy
Christ!
fuck! Wait,
Oh, you only add
wait.
your strength. You only add your strength once to both rolls. You roll 2d8 and then add the strength to that.
What he said?
2d8s plus strength.
Oh, okay. So I add them together, then add the strength.
Yes. Yeah.
Then add your +2 from rage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's 17.
Okay,
Still
still on.
Good. Still good.
Still good damage. So yeah, I mean, you do basically like a running, almost like not a jump, but like sort of like dropping the shoulder and just checking this thing with the dead man's plate, and it looks fucking pissed, and like you hit it back, and it like has to like dig its claws in deep to not get like slammed all the way back, and you are sort of like locked up with this thing, and you sort of like as you're coming away, you like check the shoulder one more time, like get it across the fucking face, as like yeah, back the fuck up, motherfucker.
That's very cool.
And very last in the order will be both of the shadows because they rolled like dog shit.
Shadow.
Or not shadows. Sorry, the specters, the undead, the spirits, whatever you prefer to call them. These two boys in the back here. And the very first one is going to walk up, and it is going to walk into Basilio.
Aw, you
Oh
hate to
my
see
god! Yeah, I hate
it.
this shit.
Basilio, I need you to roll a Constitution and Charisma check.
Oh my god!
So 2 separate checks.
Correct.
One of those I am good at. Constitution is only an 8. Charisma was only a 6.
Ooh, that's
He's getting fucking taken over. He's
Okay,
done.
so
I get pushed into the ocean.
Basilio, the spirit walks into the physical space you are possessing, and you can like it feels not like you don't physically feel, but it's like weird that like this thing is inside of the space you're possessing. It's almost like when your clone walks through people. It's not, you don't like it so much now, do you? Do you, smart guy? And actually, your clone dissipates.
Oh my god!
Oh, I
And,
don't like that.
And Basilio, you're going to take.
Oh, I hate
Oh
this.
fuck! You're gonna take 11 damage.
Wow. Okay.
So
That's not great.
you Basilio takes this damage, and the green radiant energy actually goes out of the spirit that's currently residing in Basilio, and goes into the bark beast standing in front of him.
Oh.
You-
So is the thing gone?
No,
Is the thing that's in me
it's still
gone?
possessing your same physical space.
Motherfucker.
The last shadow is going to make a rushing attack towards Akram. It's basically being picked up by it doesn't have a corporeal form, so it's just basically flying directly at you. And it's just gonna roll against you. And that ain't gonna fucking fly. So it rolls like dog shit. And so the spirit flies at you, and you sort of raise your holy symbol of Nagabrius as it's coming at you, of Nagakaboros as it's coming at you, and the holy, or however you interpret it, power of Nagabrius repels the thing, and it bounces back, and it is stopped. You've halted in its progress with the power of Jesus.
not Jesus. It's the Lord Squid.
Big squids. All right, and that is going to be turn order, which means Deltrim, you're gonna do abilities and shit.
Deltrim's
A
gonna
wild guess
cast.
of what is about to come out of me right now.
Ray of Frost.
We're frosting that fucking beast.
He's the
Oh
he's
my
the cold he's the
God.
coldest man in the business.
Would you say that you're cracking open a cold one with the boys?
No, I would not.
You're gonna be cracking open a cold one when your corpse is fucking lying there.
Are you
Basilio.
ever gonna use a spell that's not a cantrip?
No,
Yeah,
I
also
only got like 2 left.
Oh, did
What
you use
the
some last time?
fuck?
Yeah, I used the one in the spider layer.
He's
Save
like a
one
spider.
for the boss, but use the other one now. What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna save 2
Poor
for the boss,
guys.
and I'm gonna fucking blast them like twice.
All right, Rare Frost, come on, I got shit to do.
Shit, that's not. Where are my dice? Here they are. I Ray of Frost, and I get a 16.
Okay, that'll absolutely hit. Give me damage.
Fucking nice. I got 6 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
So Deltrim holds up the power ring and shoots the Doom Beast, and yeah, you get it with some ice. Actually, it freezes around its paws where it's like being like trying to fight against Ebrak basically, and it's not happy about that, and it has to like shake and try and get them free. That was 8 damage, you said?
6.
6 damage.
Big damage.
That's the number I'm looking for.
Big damage.
Okay. Hey, Yarno, make a Constitution saving throw for me, buddy.
God damn it.
Yeah, man. Are you kidding me? It was cocked and it fucking rolled over to a 4.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay, hey Yarno, you don't get a turn.
Wow.
Yeah, I still somehow did more than Deltram that turn, though.
I was looking at my phone. What happened?
So Yarno is unable to break the sort of pull of the Doom Beast.
I'm
And
being fucking drained by the Doom Beast while
You're
you're doing...
able to maintain that hold after getting shoulder checked?
yes,
Damn.
because I mean, I'll let you in on what's been happening here. There is a number Yarno has to reach, and every time the Doom Beast either takes an action or is hit, he gets to roll, and they continue to add to that number, and he is short of it still, because he's rolling like dog shit.
I've rolled 4, 4, 3, 4 on con
Man.
saves.
Damn, man.
I thought Basilia was rolling awful, but I'm just as bad. We're
My
too-
rolls have been okay.
You rolled 2 fails just a second ago.
You've rolled 4 in a row. Get at me.
Wish.
All right, so it is now the Doom Beast's turn, and Yarno is going to take some damage from that hold that is still
Damn it.
on him. Only 2.
Oh,
You can't be
Oh,
too
wow.
peeved about that.
This thing actually rolled worse than you. I don't believe it.
And that's gonna be that. It turns to the spirit that is standing now to its right, and it opens its maw even wider, and it consumes the spirit standing next to it.
You hate to see it.
But that actually will be its entire turn. So Akram, go ahead.
Akram, push it into the water.
no, I'll die.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah,
the thing like immune to that shit too?
I don't know, man.
It
It's
can't be
it's-
knocked around, yeah.
Can't be knocked prone at least, but
That's right. Jaguar can't swim.
White man can't jump.
You
I'm just
know?
gonna try and hit the beast with my warhammer.
He's gonna hit the beast with a hammer. Show me rolls.
Oh, that's probably a hit. 21.
21 will absolutely hit. Give me damage on the big old Doom Beast.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. So you crack the Doom Beast with your Warhammer, and you actually split the helm that is on top of the Doom Beast a little bit, and it roars back at you in response, but it's like almost woozy looking, and it was looking pretty bad before, but now it's looking real fucking bad. Yarno, please roll.
Nope, got a 5.
Well, lucky for you, you were so fucking close last time that finally Yarno breaks the grasp of the Doom Beast, and that spectral trail that is going from Yarno to the Doom Beast, or vice versa, is dissipated. And Yarno, you are no longer being drained. And now,
Don't take pity on Basilio as he's surrounded by 3 guys, by the way.
and now it is actually going to be Basilio's turn. And Basilio, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Let's make an actual good roll. That's going to be a 14.
Hey, you done did the thing. You have managed to repel the spirit out of you, and it floats off, and then it looks to the Doom Beast as if it's going to, do something, either assist or something, but then it just floats the fuck away.
I wanted to smack him up. Okay. That's not going to work.
Kill something.
Oh, I'm sorry, Diltrim. Why don't you cast Ray of Frost again?
I'm going to on you.
Really quick, visually, what do I see as weaker, the Doom Beast or the Bark Beast? I'm assuming the Doom Beast.
We kill the Doom Beast. I think it's so much more threatening.
The Doom Beast.
Okay. Well, I rolled what is that? A 22 versus AC.
Hey, this might come to surprise you, but a 22 will in fact hit.
Okay, great. And that is with the Bilgewater. That's 10. DiMaggio.
Okay. You bring down so the Doom Beast is still facing Ebrak, and it's got its paws kind of like all cold. It's doing like the thing where like an animal is like I don't like it. And you actually just bring your cutlass down on the back of this thing's fucking neck, right where the armor has been sort of peeled back by Yarno's bullet earlier, and you slash this thing and it fucking dies.
Fuck yeah. Basilio is like, I'm tired of these motherfucking Doom Beasts in this motherfucking Bilgewater.
Oh, it's true. Basilio takes 72 damage.
Ebrak pushes Basilio into the water and says, "Stop breaking the fourth wall."
And I ray of frost the top of it so you can't come back up.
God damn it.
This is good role playing. All right. And who the fuck goes next? It's the what was that one? All right, it's the Bark Beast. And the Bark Beast is just gonna chomp. Show me the chomp. That is almost certainly not gonna hit your fucking AC. What does this thing get? That does a 14 beat your AC?
It does not.
All right, so the it tries to chomp you in the leg, and it gets your sort of like armored knee brace. Sure, I don't give a fuck. Your leg piece, and it doesn't manage to actually get its thorny fangs in on you, and it just kind of chomps off, and it's like, oh man.
I would like to end my drowning light spell.
Okay, so Akram dispels his spectral tentacles of Nagakaburos and basically, basically, frees up the space more or less just in time for Ebrak to do a thing.
Yay, my thing's gonna be attack.
Okay, Ebrak is going to walk at the Bark Beast and then do the hit. Show me the hit.
All right, does a 20 hit it?
A 20 absolutely
Also,
fucking
you have
hits it.
advantage.
You also have advantage. Okay, yeah. So, what are you hitting it with? Your hatchet or your trident?
Oh, my trident.
All right, so Ebrak just walks up, and the thing is like sort of like still at Basilio's ankle as he just went for a bite, and Ebrak just walks up, takes a trident, and just plunges it down on top of the thing. And I'm gonna say you like whisk it off, and like you like basically almost like you're golfing with it. You just kind of like skip it off into the water. When the Bark Beast is dead, and Ebrak like spins the fucking trident and slams it down like a cool guy.
Nice.
I'm
Nice.
fucking keeled over on the fucking side of the goddamn plank over there.
Yeah, so let's after that fight, let's we're good for a moment. Let's go ahead and have everyone give me an HP check real fast.
Basilio's at 20.
21.
Wow.
For the record, I would like to use my second wind.
How much does second wind heal you?
It's 1d10 plus my fighter level, so 4.
Let's go ahead and heal.
Oh, that's not great. That's only 5. Oh no, sorry. With 4, it's 6. Still not great.
With 4, shouldn't it be
Alright.
9 if you roll a 5?
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh, then you added
So-
3 because you were level 3. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay. So Basilio takes a second to sort of like, oh god, and heal. And what's everyone else doing? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Also, Basilio's now up to 20. What is it? 25?
26.
26. Yarno's at 21. Akram.
21.
22 out of 34.
22. Deltram. You're full HP, I think.
Full health, baby. 25 out of 25.
Ebrak.
No one's attacking me. I have 54 health.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Ebrak and Deltram are fucking fine. The rest of you guys are not having a great time.
Deltram's at 25 is fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a solution for this when things get more dire than they are now.
I mean,
I
you
do
can
think
cast
you're
it now. I don't know.
Well, the problem is I'm gonna overheal us if I cast it now.
Don't do it now.
Okay.
You can heal me when my body's laying limp on the ground.
Oh, also, at level 4 or whatever, I took a cantrip, so I can spare you if you're dying, so you won't die.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I fucking.
That'll be soon.
Spare me. Do you have a spare the Ray of Frost? Because I'm fucking tired of hearing that spell get
No,
cast.
I have Prayer of Healing, which does 2d8 plus my Wisdom on. So
do you have
that's a lot.
spare me, please? After that, the 5 of you are now standing at a basically intersection between 2 points in the dock here. You have the northmost path, which is where the sort of like spiraling and swirling fog is going, and you have the east path here. Well, right east.
Oh fuck! I just realized Prayer of Healing has a casting time. I should probably cast that now.
Okay. Fucking Akram's gonna cast Prayer of Healing. How much do you heal these goons?
Let's find out. Oh, that's a lot. 14 plus 4, 18.
All right, you heal these goons 18. I think that'll top everyone off, right?
Oh, I'm at full health now. Yeah, great.
Yeah, man. Only two of us were hurt. But you heal yourself
Well,
with that?
I was hurt too. Yeah.
All right, everyone is topped off. Okay. So would you guys like to go north or east?
I'm going north.
North.
You said the thing was more east than north, right?
No, he said this. He was.
I said that earlier. Now
Now
it's
it's probably northwest, right?
now it is. I would say from where you're standing currently, it's absolute north.
Oh, then we go north.
Maybe a little bit to the west.
We go north.
All right. So a lot of you stand up to walk up to this point right here, and then
boat, whatever this is.
so you can actually see to the west there, as Yarno has indicated, that is actually a ship that has crashed through and fallen apart against the dock here.
Okay. That's not the ship we're looking for, not the droids.
No, because it's just like the mast of a boat that has collapsed and fallen.
Oh.
Must resist urge to go salvage diving.
I am a shark. I must swim.
If you swim in this water, I think you're gonna have more problems than fucking.
But as you guys are walking forward, Yarno, give me a wisdom check.
Oh no!
Just Yarno?
Just Yarno.
Rest in peace, Yarno.
Hey, when it doesn't matter, give me a 18.
Yarno, you could have sworn you just felt someone rifling through your bag, but as you turn, there's nothing there. It's just the mist.
Do I snatch it? And can I check if my gold gears are there and my locks?
So you. It's an extra lock. No. So you check your bag and everything seems to be accounted for. But as you're rifling through the bag, you find a piece of paper, and scrawled on it is the symbol of what looks to be an hourglass.
I'm gonna show it to see if the Arcana fellows of the party know anything about this.
Okay.
Do I have
Show me.
Arcana? I don't.
I definitely do. Let me do an
I
Arcana.
have religion.
Telstrom has something that's not.
And
Ray of Frost.
I say to him, but you have to hand it back. You have to hand it back.
I grunt and look at the paper. Oh no. 15. Yikes.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's good.
That is
Not up to my expert standards, dude.
that is what the kids call good enough. So Deltram, you take the piece of paper from Yarno and you look at it, and there is in fact the symbol of, well, it could be an hourglass. It is basically two intersecting triangles that are flat on the bottom, and then they go towards each other in the middle. And then you notice there's something wrong about this piece of paper, and it is in fact magical, but it also shouldn't be here. In fact, this piece of paper doesn't actually exist, and it dissipates in your hand.
What the fuck?
I mime handing the paper back,
Here you go.
and I say, "What paper?"
This conversation never happened.
Maybe enough of your tricks, Yarno.
Oh, Yarno, that old trickster.
Basilia's just like, fucking Bilgewater, son of a bitch. God, he's just swearing in Ishtali.
All right, so the rest of you, all of you, whatever, progress a little bit more forward. I'm just gonna do this real fast because I have a thing to read and I want it to make sense. Finally, you approach the end of the dock. The water is noticeably darker here as you've gone further and further from the actual shore, and before you, the mist actually parts a bit in like too perfect of an arch, almost like it's a door being opened. And you notice that on the sides you're walking, the mist is actually dense, much more so than how it was before, parting almost naturally. And as you walk forward, you finally see the deck of a ship.
Ooh. It's a boat.
I had to describe this boat. Would it be phantomy and or irie?
Yeah, it's a very Irish boat, weirdly enough.
Isn't it ironic?
It all comes full squircle. Okay. Anyway, as you step forward, you guys see the deck of a ship. Half ruined, wood turned an unnatural green, cracked and splintering, and above you are sails tattered and falling apart. This ship is battered to hell. You're frankly shocked it's even floating here, like tied at the dock. It should just be flat out sinking even this far out. On the deck of the ship there isn't much, but you do see hanging open the door to the captain's quarters.
Like,
I mean,
I go in.
To be fair,
Okay.
did we check the deck of the ship first or no?
I said there's nothing much to see. It is barren. There's nothing on the deck.
We'll just go.
It's barren? Oh god, I don't have smite up.
That was a good joke.
Pridge is fucking kill. I gotta attack Pridge. He's doing a little too well with the jokes this episode.
Yeah, no. If you said there's a door open, I go in it.
There's a door open. Yeah, Abrax going in. What are the rest of you goons doing?
Man,
Oh man, he's my boy. I follow
I'll
him in.
stand nearby.
Nah, I'm following him straight
I'm gonna
in.
say Basilio stands guard. He's fucking spooked.
I'm an
He goes
adventurous
everywhere.
guy.
He almost-
Ebrak's been my dude. He's the only one who attacked the thing when it was fucking killing me. You know.
Basilio and Delitrum are standing guard, I guess. Yarno and Ebrak are going inside. Akram, what are you doing?
I'm going in with Ebrak.
Okay, so the three of you go in, the rest of you are standing outside, whatever the fuck. Inside the quarters, there is very little to see. A ruined desk, a bed with the posts that have fallen over, blasted out windows on the back of the cabin, but in the middle of the room, and honestly, kind of in the way, is a long wooden box. There is no lock on the box, at least not currently. There is, in fact, a place for a lock, but it's empty. There are just 3 latches that are holding the box closed, or they would be holding them closed. One of them is already undone.
But Basilio
Is
realizing
outside.
that he's outside with only Deltram would like to go inside.
Wow.
Rude. Okay, sure, whatever. You go inside. Who cares?
Okay, I'm with everybody else. Cool.
All right.
Where did Akram say he was? Did he go inside?
Akram's inside.
I'm inside,
You're
yeah.
you're the only one on the deck currently.
You know what? That's fine. I'll continue to keep watch.
All right.
Shall we open the box and see what the fuck's inside?
It's gonna be Gwyneth Paltrow's head. So
No, it's definitely gonna be a dick, but we still need to open it.
No, it's gonna be.
It's
gonna
two
be the-
dicks. Ah! It's a ghost dick.
If this is the ship we think we're looking for, isn't that box potentially really dangerous?
You'd think we'd be able to feel it though, because it was cold when it came into harbor.
Want to
But-
verify what the box is, and then we're gonna toss it in the fucking ocean.
All right, so we're opening the box.
are we sure we're opening the box?
If we
I'm
open this box, all
also-
chaos could be unleashed, is what I heard last time.
Yeah, I
Question.
wanted to verify. Did they tell us just straight up don't open the box specifically?
So the thing in question that is like what the big hullabaloo is an item on the boat.
Question. Deltram rode into town with Correspond, right? And Correspond said something to him, and he failed a skill check, right?
So I'm a merciful DM. On the boat, Correspond told Deltram that he was going to Bilgewater to procure an item that would be incredibly useful for helping the Freljordians back home in the war against the Noxians. And the war amongst themselves. They're a rabble-less people.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, especially since there are no locks on it and one of the latches is undone, we should open it and make sure there is a thing inside.
And then we can lock it back up because I got locks for
Exactly. Yarno's got locks for days. We can close the box, lock it up, toss it back in the ocean, give it back to the harrowing people.
Yarna's fucking nickname, Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Yeah, sure.
Can Akram? Do you want to
Actually,
roll your hand over and be like, it's
Hang on.
magical or just a
Hang on.
box?
I do have detect magic. 1 second.
Okay.
If we want to take like a minute, I can
Yes.
ritual cast detect magic, and
Just-
then I don't have to use a spell slot.
Do it. I'll look around.
Not
I'll
gonna
look
make you
around.
wait a minute. You ritual spell cast it. Actually, no, fuck it. Sure, yeah. Why ritual spell casting? Yarno would like to look around.
Yes.
Okay. Yarno, give me a investigation check.
Anybody want to help me with this, or
Help you investigate.
Regardless.
I'm standing guard.
I would, but I'm a little.
I got a 9. You know what? Fuck it. I got a fucking 20. I got a 19 plus
Wow.
1.
So Yarno, with your keen archaeologist eyes and your sort of like talent
Yeah.
for exploring, I just punched my microphone twice. With your keen talent and your your knowledge of exploration, you're noticing that this boat is actually pretty fucking old. Like older than it should be, considering that it's floating and all that. And as you look around the room, you notice that a lot of the decorations is the wrong word because they're not like decorative. Everything in the room is very bare bones, very like practically useful. And all of it is really, really dated. Like nothing is what you consider modern in the slightest. Even the desk that's broken is nothing more than like a plank of wood on top of some other like stacks of wood that happen to have like the ability to open and close. It's very rudimentary design.
Maybe this item ages it. I don't know. Smack it a little bit or something like that. Does it break? Does it look like it's gonna break apart? that old?
So like as you apply force to it, you can see the wood is like actively like warping and like bending and splintering. There's no moisture left of this wood. It is completely like bone dry, and like you have the impression that like if you took a hack at this thing with your machete or whatever, it would break like kindling.
It's different from the. Is it different from the landing of the ship? Sorry, the on a.
Like the deck, or like do you mean like the dock?
On the deck, yeah.
All of the wood is the same. The ship appears to be like everything is of the same age. It's just quite old looking.
I'll kind of nudge Deltram and say,
Deltram's outside.
I'll nudge Akram while he's doing that and say,
I'm casting a ritual. Fuck off.
I'll nudge Ebrak and say, I think that this boat is being aged by this object.
Okay.
Okay, a minute has passed, and Akram, you've completed your ritual cast for what do you call it? Detect magic. Detect magic. I'm totally escaping me. Is that you sense the kind of magic, or you see like with the color outline shit?
Both. So I can sense magic within 30 feet, and then if I like focus on the thing that is emanating the magic, I can see its aura and determine the school of spellcasting behind it.
Can you remind me what color is what school?
So they got rid of the fluff. So just as there's an aura, and I know the school of magic.
So you do detect magic, and since they apparently took that shit out in 5e, who the fuck knows? You detect. Yeah, that box is fucking magical, Chief. Sorry. Not the box necessarily, but something in the box is certainly magical. And you actually can't quite perfectly place the School of Magic, but it's got some, what you would say is vague necromantic shit going on.
Okay, it's this. This is it, guys. This is the thing. It's still inside the box.
We need to get this thing out of here. It aids the boat, let alone what it could do to a creature.
Isn't this boat like fucking old as shit? Didn't they pull it out of the middle of the ocean?
Basilio is like already going to yank, trying to yeet this thing.
Wait. Let's put a lock on it first. That way it'll stay closed. Yarno, lock it, please.
Yarno's like, I don't know if
I'll
I'm
use
part with
the
these two locks.
non-rusty lock for this one.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to hold.
I respect that.
I'll put the lock on. I mean, you need me to check or thieves tool it on? Or
no, yeah, you opened the lock. You can now close it. It's a lock, fucker.
Okay. I put it on. All right.
Okay. So you have locked the box. So the box it's like a long, you would say like a trunk. And there are two rope like loops on either side of the box for lifting and moving and the like.
So it's less a box, more a chest. Or a trunk.
More of a trunk. I wouldn't say it's a chest because it's like a long. I mean, like a modern thing is like a foot locker, basically.
Can I make like a knowledge of Bilgewater, religion, or history check to determine whether anything like this has happened before and what we may need to do?
I'll just give you that because so the harrowing has never asked for anything before. It's never requested anything of the city. It's never like had demands that need to be met. The harrowing just comes, it attacks Bilgewater, and eventually either it's fended off or it just leaves. And there's never been a clear reason as to why that actually happens.
Basilio moves to one side and grabs the loop, and he eyes Ebrak and kind of like gestures for him to grab the other side, help him drag it.
You touch the box?
Yes.
All right. Basilio pushes a box
out the door.
All the way out the door? Give me a strength check.
You piece of shit. I'm a fucking fighter. Are you kidding me? It's only a 12.
So Basilio pushes the box and no one helps him, so he's having kind of like a time with it, and everyone just kind of look at him. It's very mean, guys. What the fuck?
I'll go help
him push the box.
All right, so you guys as a team push the box, and like one of you's dragging it from like the rope on the other side. It's not light, but it's not like incredibly heavy. And you guys pull it out onto the deck of the ship. So you guys all walk onto the deck, and then you see from where you guys came onto the ship, there is movement from the mist. But it's not like figures in the mist are moving. It's the mist itself. And you see what looks like dozens and dozens of hands reaching out of the mist from where the basically like entrance and exit to the boat from the dock is. And they're like reaching and grabbing at nothing. The mist isn't moving like towards you or anything like that. It's just like there are hands and they are grabbing, and it is spooky.
And let's everyone get behind the box so no one gets
Absolutely.
grabbed on accident.
I say, Gelstrom, you pull the box, we'll push.
I get behind Ebrak.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you guys push the box over to where the hands are, and you offer the box back up to the mist.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So the harrowing and the mist above you slows. The vortex of the black mist and the pluming clouds of shadow seem to almost stop moving, as if everything is watching or waiting, possibly. But of all the things to move, it's the box itself. The lock that Yarno has attached to it shoots off and just like flies off into the mist and is gone. The wood begins to shatter and fall away. Whatever arbitrary little thing that was holding it back apparently was shed away the second you took the box from the boat and placed it onto the dock wood outside. So the wood begins to fall away piece by piece, and you start to see items tumble out of the chest. First, there's just nothing of really value. Some linens, old parchment that looks unused, and as soon as it like falls out, it is swept away by the wind and flutters off into the distance. A cracked helm that looks more ornamental than anything that would ever be worn into battle. And as piece by piece and piece, everything falls away, and left sitting on the dock is the broken hilt of a sword.
Oh man, that's the blade the Ruin King.
The mist grows and tightens around you, now once again moving, and it sort of like boxes in the ship's deck even further, and that broken sword begins to float and hang in the air. And out from the mist, one of those hands grasps the blade. In turn, as the blade is grasped, it lights with green energy, like the power that all of the harrowing creatures of the mist sort of glow with, but it is intensified and down to a point, and it fills out the spaces in the broken blade where a sword once was. And suddenly, the mist bursts away, leaving the deck of the ship perfectly clear, but the mist all around you as dense and tight as a wall. And now, stood there, holding that great sword in one hand, is what can only be described as a legend. A monster of the harrowing that only the oldest folk in Bilgewater have ever claimed to see. Before all of you stands Commander Ledros of the Shadow Isles. And the booming voice of the spirit calls out, as if it's straining to even speak,
Half the blade will still see the job done. You should have left well enough alone.
and that is where we stop for today. It's time for a boss fight, people.
Roll to seduce Commander Ledros.
Oh, we don't have a bard. Damn it.
Yo, Ledros. I'm a shark guy.
Hey, sexy, you harrow here often?